Well, some of the good news, we have even more good news.
Come in, Indian, and close the door.
Yes, come in, Reg. I'm sorry, Putty, you're staying.
Yes, I noticed.
Yes. Well, you're a younger man.
Team with mostly fine skies, light to moderate northwesterly winds. It's going to be a bright, sunny weekend as well. Currently just 6 degrees at 7:07 as the Reverend Dr. Doug wraps his tongue around some wonderful benediction this morning on the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Benadryl, more like it. I've got the dreaded lurg. I flew, triple phlegm, triple your mucus. Ugh. Good morning, breakfast. I've upset her. Thank you, Scoop. Scoop Drower, ladies and gentlemen.
Hardy told you that, didn't he?
It's Scoop Drower, and it's not because she got a news story ahead of any other journalist in town. It's because of all the ice cream she eats.
Thank you.
Straight to a jest. No, I mean the dairy products. It affects the mucal... I'm sure you know what I mean. Oh, my very good friends, my close personal friends, In Excess, from back in '87, we played Never Tear Us Apart. Never tear us limb from limb. Never hang, draw, and quarter us. Well, just a bit on Friday night after a couple of amyls and a glass of Dubonnet and lemonade. It's 7:11, standing by for a chat with the bag lady. Good morning, beautiful man.
Good morning, Duggo.
How are you, sunshine?
Very well.
You're out there at one of those proudly Australian Ampol stations again, are you?
That's right, out there.
I'm pleased to hear that. In the Triple M hottie?
Uh-huh.
With no front number plate?
No.
Somebody knocked off the number plate again last night.
I'd just like to thank Mr. or Mrs. A-Hole for swiping my number plate.
Mr. and Mrs. A-Hole?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, they souvenir them because it says what? Triple M, what's yours, number 2, isn't it?
Triple M FM2.
Yeah, and it's gone from the front of the car, and then, of course, the police come along and book you for having no front number plate.
Yeah.
And you tell them that people have souvenired it. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll be replaced by a sticker, actually.
5-finger discounts.
Mm-hmm.
At walkaway prices, midnight spares. You tell the police this, and they say, look, it sounds like bullshit to us. $100. Do not pass go. Do not collect nothing.
Yeah.
Which is fairly insensitive of them, but it's happened on more than one occasion. 7:12, we mustn't whinge, we mustn't grumble, we're trite, bright and out of sight and doing things for the folks of Sydney who do things to us.
Definitely.
In return. So, what have we got and where have we got it?
Well, these Ampol people are full of generosity this morning. They've really come through with the goods. They're going to triple the deal this morning and offer 3 times 105 litres worth of free fuel. It's the first 6 cars to pull in with a Triple M sticker and start pumping. And don't forget to enter the free fuel for a year competition when you next fill up at an Ampol, proudly Australian service station. That's Ampol on Pennant Hills Road, Carlingford, where we are this morning, corner of Murray Farm Road, for Triple M t-shirts, and if you feel so inclined, I see Coca-Cola. Thanks, Dougie.
So they bumped it up from the 105 litres of yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's now 3 times, because it's triple your free, it'd be 3 times 105, it'd be 600 litres, wouldn't it? Whoa. And the artiste for the day, in our Ampol Rock and Riches promotion, Creedence Clearwater Revival. You'd be too young to remember them, wouldn't you, mate?
Yes, I would actually, Dougie, but I do know them now.
J.C. Fogarty?
Mm-hmm.
I See a Bad Moon Rising?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's coming back to you now?
It's coming.
Will I do a few bars? Will I get Felicity to accompany me on the Miracle
Kit?
Do. No. We're about music here at Triple M.
Yeah, I reckon so.
It's 7:15. Rajendra Desai, Drink My Own Urine Prasad, is on the line from Wenty Post Office.
Yes, Uncle.
You arrived. We had the facts. The boys at the Wenty Post Office.
Mate, these guys are lunatics out here. Can you hear this?
Yes, unfortunately I am. I just hesitated because I heard the chanting. The boys from the Wenty Post Office decided that they would like you to come out and wash all their postie bikes, right?
That's right, 36 postie bikes out here at Wenty Post Office. So I've turned up and there they are. Ku Klux Klan outfits galore. The whole enchilada. They've got their headgear on with the... Obviously not delivering any mail, but they've got white hats with the eyes cut out of them.
And a blazing cross on the fence.
Blazing cross on the back fence, which was burning fiercely when I arrived. They're all running around with sticks and whatever.
No wonder dogs bite them.
Yeah, exactly. No wonder dogs bite them. I think they're a bunch of racists, you know? I think they're a total bunch of racists.
And a sexist racist, violent chant going on in the background as well.
Exactly, and I hate racists, you know, like that. But what I've done...
You hate them almost as much as Pakistanis, don't you, Reg?
Almost. So what I've done, and rather than wash the bikes myself, so I think I've got this white guy to come out from VIP Car Care.
Yes.
He's going to wash them for us.
I see. Is that VIP Car Care? That's not young Michael, is it?
It's young Michael, yes. Young Michael's come out to wash the bikes for me this morning.
My close personal friend from VIP Car Care.
Yeah.
So you've actually delegated again?
I've delegated again, yes.
I remember the days when you clipped Doberman's toenails in Reg Will Fix It, but you've become quite a scam monger, haven't you?
Well, you know, you've got to use the facilities that one has.
Ever since he became an executive, buddy.
Yeah, how that.
What a weasel!
So what we're going to do is going to wash the bikes. I'm going to help him, and then we're going to go for a cruise on all the posties bikes.
How many are there?
36.
So it's a big bikie gang on step-throughs.
It's the full Hell Wenty crew.
The Hell Wenty crew.
Yep.
Posties from hell.
They got their own helmet for me. I won't tell you what it looks like.
No, I can imagine.
But it's sort of like white with a couple of eye holes cut out of it.
Yes, right. Yeah, that sounds terrific. So I believe that after yesterday's disappointment, because the Qantas boys wouldn't let you fly the jumbo simulator under the bridge when you asked them.
No.
Come on, he said, boys, let's have a couple of drinks and fly the jumbo simulator under the bridge. No, they said, this is Qantas. We have our image to think of. And today, the postmaster at Wentworthville won't let you ride one of the postal bikes and won't let you tamper with the mail.
No, it won't let me do any of that.
So maybe you could ride, something much bigger than their bikes, maybe a big grunty 125cc or something.
I don't know, I reckon I can handle it. I don't know whether my feet will touch the ground.
And you're going to go for a big cruise and terrorise the locals as the posties from hell?
Yeah, I've got Mark Sharkey with me. You want to have a chat to him?
No.
Okay, I don't blame you at all.
Not after the chant, I just don't think I'll bother.
No, it's not our scene.
All right, mate, I'll leave it with you.
Thank you.
And when you get the thing scrubbed and you're riding in terrifying formation, we'll cross to you live.
Okay.
You'll have to have somebody else run the phone for you, though. I want both hands on the wheel.
Oh, yes, well, you know what I ride like.
Oh, no, I forgot, with those dinky little bikes, you won't have to use a clutch, will you? You can just use one hand on the throttle.
I think you can.
Have the posties got training wheels or what?
They should have.
Yes. See you, mate. Talk to you in half an hour. 7:22 is the time. 7:22. We've been taking faxed requests on our fax number 3691626. And asking people to let us know if there are indeed sketches from the last 11 years they want to hear again. Nominate those sketches and we'll try and play them for you. Hunt them out and play them. Unfortunately, a good many of the old tapes, the 11-year-old tapes, aren't in very good shape. I mean, for example, we lost the Kenny Everett show. It just had deteriorated to the point where we couldn't dub any stuff off for you. But we are finding a lot of them in good shape and dragging out some of your faves. This is a fax sent to us by Rob Leplaw from Qantas. Goodness me, it's been a Qantas-oriented program in the last couple of weeks. Not by design, I promise you. Doug, I've listened to your program since the beginning. When you were that new, you had no advertising. How about playing some of the old skits like Yes, 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 and Yes? We've covered a lot of this territory. But he also nominates Risque B Nude and Rex Phone Booths with their No Cigarette Ads sports commentary. This dates back to 1985.
Cool.
And the cigarette sponsorship issue was a big one even then, as you'll gather from this interesting old bit.
So good morning, all that sort of nonsense. Well, once again, the subject of cigarette companies sponsoring sporting events has come up for review, and I'm sure we haven't heard the last, but in fact, I know we haven't, because Risky Bernard's on the line now. Risky, do you want to buy into this one?
Yes. And good evening, Rex. Delighted to be here quashing the ugly rumours that we sporting commentators can be bought by cigarette companies.
Yeah.
That's a king-size lie. I'll give you the drum.
Yeah.
Are we rolling, Rex?
Oh, yes, it's in the papers. Come on.
Oh, tally-ho. Well, a few players were mulling it over and lit on the idea that as a former Aussie capstan who played for Kent, I should be spokesperson.
Now, that's cool.
That's right, that's country life. You see, the game's the thing, Rex.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Whether you be black and white, a Viscount, or just plain Peter Jackson,
Yeah.
Whenever the beautiful people meet, Rome, Paris, Zurich, Albuquerque, cricket's your international passport. Thank you.
Yes.
Cricket's your international passport to sporting pleasure. Out there on the turf, hoping for a lucky strike to the wind field.
Yes.
The man never thinks of commercialism.
Yeah, so a well-said or spoken Bernard.
So if you'll excuse me, my escorts have turned up, Peter Stuyvesant and Philip Morris, so I might just see if we can get a match together.
Oh, yeah, what a sterling idea, Bernard.
No buts about it.
That's wonderful. We got through that without once mentioning Benson and Hedges.
Thank God for that. Good evening.
Yes, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good evening.
Police diverting traffic in the area. There was a shooting earlier. Roadworks on the boulevard near Highgate Street, Strathfield, affecting southbound traffic. Several inner harbour ferry services have been disrupted because of the fog. Manly ferries and jet cats are running. Also, the 2 river cats running to Meadowbank. Ships on the harbour using their fog horns. It's quite interesting if you open the studio window to hear these messages for shipping. They go. We could have dialed up an effect on the miracle keyboard. If it's a good keyboard, it's a miracle. If you'd known how to use it properly, Fifi, still, it's only been a couple of days. I'm sure you'll get there, just as I leave the station for all time. No problems with trains. The fog keeping Susie Moses on the ground this morning. Warwick, the barking traffic girl, monitoring the police radio to get us the information we need. But if you need it, ladies and gentlemen, it's a risk we're prepared to take. Hand on chest, sprig of wattle in hand, passes out from a rush of blood to the head. So much.
Same here.
All the latest sporting information and a musical feast. Oh, W money, W fun. 16 to 8 is the time. And we've got U2 for you. All of whom can play their instruments. U2 and the One Song. What a beautiful piece of music that is. It's 12 minutes to 8, just balancing the beauty. Rajendra Desai, drink my own urine Prasad. Hello, Reggie.
Matey, what a waste of time. I've just spent all this time washing the bikes and now the boys are in the car park chucking donuts on these 2-stroke hell bikes.
Sound of that pulsing power just hits you right in the gonads, doesn't it?
On Triple M.
Barbecue. Teleclassified. If you want to rhyme from Nelly Massified, teleclassified. Hang on. Nelly Massified?
Oh, well, quite frankly, I just thought I'd add an element of the bizarre, as the sketch didn't have any apparent direction.
Yeah, fair enough. Lunch? Sushi?
Super. True.
What an unfortunate name for an All Black.
Island Sports Bulletin this morning.
Appropriate, but unfortunate.
Go. Biffo, and staying mainly fine today and into the weekend. Light to moderate northwesterly winds. Today we're aiming for around 18 degrees. Currently it's 7 at 8:05 as we pass the plate around for the Save the Reverend Doug's Organ Fund and get Fifi some music lessons on the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Oh, my God. The British Rugby League team is touring. They'll be back shortly. Keep an eye out for them. Figuratively speaking. Out vile jelly. By turning up the air conditioning. They do.
Yep.
7 degrees outside at the moment. So they say, oh, it's winter. We better turn up the heating in the building. We better make it 35 degrees in the building, which is just terrific, given that you're wearing winter clothing. You come in from the outside where it's 7 degrees, and suddenly you can hardly breathe. You've got your hand down your shirt, and your shirt, party.
Oh, sorry.
Your hand down your shirt, and you're pulling your neck out like this so that the air can rush in. In goes the good air, out goes the bad air. The rule is, building engineers, that you turn the air conditioning down in winter. People are dressed for colder temperatures. It would seem like common sense to me, party, but there you go.
Well,
8:14. Well, see the heat. It's effective. Look,
this damned heat. Oh.
I'm going to take my shirt off. Here we go.
I can see your buzzies.
Look at that.
Oh,
They're bigger than Sue Moses's,
everybody's.
which is a nasty reflection on both of us, I'm afraid. That's right, I'm the walrus. Point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We should get Fifi to come round and play her miracle keyboard.
Yeah.
I think with Fifi on keyboards, ladies and gentlemen, and Linda on harmonies, we could have a hit on our hands. Hit it, Fifi. Just play anything. It won't matter. No, you won't top Linda. Go, Fee, go. Beautiful. That's enough. Can't hear any more of them, sorry. offends my delicate sensibilities. 17 after 8. Here's Melissa for the girls. Ain't it heavy? Clubhouse.